And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. The Vikings offense coming out for the first time, and in his 5th season leading this crew, coming off his 3rd career Pro Bowl nod, Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins is back for his 5th year as Minnesota starter, tied for the longest streak of stability the team has had at quarterback since, get this, Fran Tarkenton in the late 1970s. He's been excellent during that time, making a 2nd Pro Bowl last season after 4,200 yards and 33 touchdowns through the air. The Vikings, though, still hovering right around 500 at that 8-win mark, hoping to see him lead a talented roster back to the postseason.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. First down, here's Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first. To throw, Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Das wird wohl nichts.
Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Second down, they go right back to Cook. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Cousins. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, only their first drive, Charles, but they talked to us about needing to convert on 3rd down, in particular not letting 3rd and short opportunities slip through their fingers. Well, they were successful right there.
It also tells you that they're successful on 1st and 2nd down as well to get to 3rd and manageable and make them able to pick up those 1st downs. Now here we are, 1st and goal. They've got to like what they're doing on this drive.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now first carry for the former Pro Bowler, Josh Jacobs. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now a play fake. Carr.
Nein!
And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Now Carr. And that's caught inside the 35. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Three 0 after one on EA Sports. The backup Stidham, his first throw. Steps away to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it's Stidham. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Charles, let's get a look here at their 2022 draft class. You notice no picks until the third round, so they missed on some of those top names early. But and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams, 30 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily.
Sack. Nein! Was mach ich?
And the Raiders have got him. Jordan Jenkins. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Nein, der war
That's
draußen.
caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. Fielded just inside the 30.
Wird eigentlich... Ja, egal. Hä?
So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression, jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
Oh, contested ball here, and it's going to be caught.
Nein!
And it will finally be shoved out of bounds down at the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 44 yards. Always a benefit to have a quarterback that can roam outside of the pocket, make that throw, and I guess it's helpful to have a guy that can come down with a ball like that.
All of that ties in together perfectly. Imagine being on the other side of the ball, though. You think you've got coverage. The play gets extended. Now you've got to find a receiver to plaster onto before the ball gets there. Very difficult to do.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A first run for the backup, Abdullah. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 22. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Stidham.
Oh nein!
This
wäre ein Pick gewesen.
For a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's fourth down. They'll try and throw forward with Stidham. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Yeah, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Again, it's Johnson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 21. They'll look to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Back to throw again. This goes out wide from Madison. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. He loses 4, and it brings up 4. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Now Greg Joseph for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Joseph's got it. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
So we have reached halftime in our first Well, we all missed football in the offseason, but apparently not everybody missed halftime. We skip right over it. We get back to the action. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 30 yards.
Abdullah werfen. Wenn er frei ist.
To throw is Stidham.
Yeah, oh, that's wide open. That's fucking wide open. Er war wide open.
Just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a big play there for Vegas. 41 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Here's Stidham to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown. Raiders. Keelan Cole from 6 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Carlson now to add the extra point.
So, damit steht
And
jetzt
it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They'll start on the ground with Madison. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Another carry now for Madison. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And down he goes. Brought down the Raiders sack. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. That's pulled in at the 32. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Now Stidham. And it's complete to Adams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 28 yards there and give them a 1st down. On 1st down, Abdullah. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now it's Stidham. It's complete. Abdullah. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards on the play.
Wir könnten auf. Ich weiß nicht.
Here's Stidham.
Oder doch, jawohl, der Plan
That's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Keelan Cole, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Jerry Tillery. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. They'll look to throw.
Nine.
Is Johnson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Out to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Smith catches left side.
Wow.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Back to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw.
Oh my God. Oh my
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Jalen Naylor, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
Joseph connects on the extra point as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Why?
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
He hits Adams, complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Stidham. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They go play action with Stidham. Pass through to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll throw on first down with Stidham. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Running from the gun, it's Abdullah. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now remember, no overtime here in preseason. This offense hoping that's a moot issue as they try to finish this one off. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Touchdown. Wenn die keine Dinge haben.
They'll run here. Abdullah.
Touchdown. Let's go.
He is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Sehr gut.
Abdullah. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. A 10-play drive that time. And it's Amir Abdullah that finishes it off with a touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down on the scoreboard. A little under 1:50 remaining. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, they've certainly had trouble blocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incomplete.
Nowhere to go here. He wants the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
That drive was in the case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Meinem Stadion.
Boulder.
Meinem Stadion. Eine Regel.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
Eine Regel.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll run again. This time it's Abdullah. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
Wenn es ein paar Sekunden sind, dann machen wir Timeout.
They got the ball in great field position after the fumble, but this defense trying to stand tall.
They certainly are, and a lot of times after you pick up a fumble or get an interception, you have momentum on your side. You kind of walk through a defense and score. Not so fast, not in this case.
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Okay.
Again, it's Abdullah. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. They run. Abdullah. And he is in. Touchdown.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Amir Abdullah. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This play is not going to work. He's well shy of the goal line. And then try for 2, unsuccessful.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Ja, wir machen
erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last for
a long time.
No doubt.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves it with 2 to go on second down. Looking to throw. He's got Smith here. And able to get this one across the 45
touchdown.
before he's brought down. They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll get this underneath to Madison.
Und gewonnen.
Get this down to the 42-yard line.
Gewonnen. Easy. Easy game.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
So, und jetzt sind wir auch hier fertig. Also Leute, ich hoffe, wir sehen uns bald mal. wieder und hier. Wir beenden jetzt die Übertragung und wir sehen uns vielleicht heute oder